Welcome to Crash Rewind. Get ready to witness some of the most head-scratching road accidents. Join us on this roller coaster ride as we explore the consequences of a momentary lapse of judgment on the road.
Yes, sir.
Looks like this car steered in the wrong direction and then overcorrected. Oh my, the car crashed into the barriers multiple times. Thankfully, the driver was safe. This car was sandwiched between a lorry and a bus. Please, always look both ways at intersections to make sure the coast is clear.
And now it's like they're just fighting each other.
A black car steers too far and then overcorrects, only to go off the road.
He's stepping on his brakes. Oh, they about to, oh! Oh! He got him!
Fortunately, no one was hurt.
Directly off the road. Oh!
Oh my, that car went flying, didn't it? Whoa, let's crash rewind that one.
Yeah, it's rewind time.
At least everyone was safe. Fortunately, there was no one sitting in those parked cars. This driver sees an oncoming car and tries to use handbrakes to prevent the crash. In situations like these, hitting the brake pedal rather than pulling the handbrakes is a better idea. Whoa, that truck driver must not have realized the truck was too big for that place. Thankfully, the driver was okay. This is usually what happens when you change lanes without checking your side mirrors. Thankfully, everyone was okay. Let's see what happens when you doze off while driving. Always remember that driving when you're sleepy can lead to disastrous results. Both of the cars on the left were driving on the wrong side of the lane and quickly learned a little lesson.
Yes, sir.
Thankfully, no one was hurt. Please stick to the correct lane.
Still a witness. How you gonna give up everything? Told him every killer. To each his own. Everybody got his dick. But man,
Why didn't the car swerve to give the cops some space? Comment your theories below. This car gets hit from the back. If you see a car that's stopped for some reason, it's better to apply brakes immediately or change your lane. The car right behind the one filming was speeding through the red lights at an intersection. Please remember that speeding on wet roads is never a good idea. Oh my, it seems as if the driver didn't even try to park right.
Aceasta este una dintre cele mai periculoase intersecții din...
Wow, these three cars crashed into each other right in front of the camera. That must have been a real shock for the reporter. Fortunately, no one was hurt. Watch as a drunk driver crashes their car into a stationary car on the road. Thankfully, no one was in the parked car. Looks like the driver didn't pay attention to the other cars stopped on the road. Remember to always be vigilant when you're behind the wheel. Oh my, this car crashed like lightning. Thankfully, the driver was safe. Looks like road rage led to an intense crash between the Corolla and the Audi. Please don't let your emotions get the best of you on the road. Not sure why the car didn't slow down on a downward slope. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Not sure why the driver thought it was a good idea to switch lanes when there was a vehicle right behind their car. Always remember to check your mirrors. Fortunately, everyone was okay. Whoa, that car was about to completely flip over. The driver was a little shocked, but otherwise completely uninjured. Well, I have to say, that crash was completely avoidable. Always remember that overspeeding can sometimes lead you to lose control. That person on the bike had the luckiest day of his life. Let's crash rewind that one. Next time, maybe slowing down would have been a better idea for the person on the bike. The van ran the red and smashed into this car. This is why it's always better to look both ways before crossing, even when you have the right of way. That was a bit too sharp of a turn for the car. Thankfully, no one was hurt. In a tornado like this, things can go very wrong. Oh my, always be extra careful when there are dangerous weather conditions involved. In an attempt to avoid the police, this car found itself in much bigger trouble. Please remember that it's always a better idea to stop when the police tell you to. This car switched lanes to avoid crashing into the car coming from the right, only to crash into the other one. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Let's look at what happens when you don't slow down at sharp turns. Remember, it's always better to drive safely than to drive fast. This truck didn't slow down in time and crashed into 4 cars. Whoa, let's crash rewind that one. Please slow down, especially when you see vehicles in front of you have stopped. This truck was stuck on the railway track and was hit by the oncoming train. Thankfully, the driver had abandoned the truck when they realized there was no way to get it off the track. This red Tesla speeds through the red light, nearly crashing into the car with the camera. Please, follow the traffic rules. They're there for your own safety. This bus slams into a stationary car and completely crushes it. Well, at least the car was empty.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Overspeeding while running from the cops? Not a good idea.
Jesus.
Fortunately, no one was hurt. Always pull over when the cops tell you to. Looks like someone's Ring camera caught a car crashing into a tree. Thankfully, no one was hurt. That Kia was going a little bit faster than what was needed. Please, slow down when you see the car in front of you doing so. In this next clip, a truck crashes into the bus after making a turn. Please check your side mirrors before turning. It barely takes a second, but can save your life. This car crashes into a pole at the corner of the street. Please be careful while making turns. That bus driver ignored all the signs of the approaching train and crashed into it. Always remember that saving a couple of minutes of your time isn't quite worth the risk. Looks like this car took a wrong turn and then overcorrected. Thankfully, the driver was safe. Oh my, that was quite an avoidable crash. Please give your full attention to the road while driving. What exactly is the driver trying to do? Comment your theories down below. Please respect your fellow drivers and their property on the road. That black car should have slowed down a long time ago, especially with the red light. Always remember that your mistakes affect other drivers on the road as well. Watch what happens when you don't look both ways before crossing an intersection. Please be extra vigilant in such situations. That Kia truck came from the side and hit the car. Always remember to look both ways at crossroads to make sure that the coast is clear. This truck ran the red, and the driver very quickly learned why this wasn't a good idea. Please follow the traffic rules. They're there for your own safety. Not sure why the driver didn't slow down when they saw the stationary car. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Speeding on a road like this is never a good idea. Oh my, please drive slowly and keep a safe distance from other cars when you're driving on a congested road. It's very easy to lose control when you drive too fast. Whoa, thankfully everyone was safe. It almost seems as if the driver lost control of the truck. If you see a vehicle going rogue, please be vigilant. Well, that is quite a three-way crash. Please be extra careful around the intersection. In this next clip, watch as the truck goes off the road.
I fucking knew it. Goddamn dumbasses.
Thankfully, no one was hurt. That was quite a sharp turn for a vehicle of that size. it's better to slow down while making these turns. If it weren't for the truck driver's quick instincts, the truck would have crashed into the police car. Please be aware of your surroundings at all times when you drive. Oh my, that car came crashing into the truck. Thankfully, everyone was okay. Why did the driver lose control? Comment your theories below. When driving, always remember to have a strong presence of mind. Our next video comes from New York, where a truck hits multiple street signs and speeds away. It's better to keep your eyes peeled so you don't hit the signs. Oh my, why is that truck driving with the outriggers out? Please respect other drivers on the road. Watch as the car in the right corner crashes into the pickup truck. Even if you have the right of way, please watch out for other vehicles that may cut you in line. This truck gets hit by an SUV trying to escape the cops. Please remember that overspeeding can lead to you losing control. Watch what happens when people try to drive too fast on icy roads. Always slow down when the roads are slippery and wet. In this next clip, we're about to find out what happens when a truck hits the train. Oh my, thankfully no one was hurt. Our next clip comes from Sweden, where a train crashes into a bus. Please remember that it's better to wait for the train to pass than to put your luck to the test. Oh my, this bus hit the car that was going in the wrong lane. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Well, that is an interesting crash. It created visibility problems for the rest of the drivers. When there's low visibility on the road, it's better to drive slowly. Let's watch what happens when a drunk driver decides to hit several cars. Please drive safely, or you might put not only your but everyone else's life in danger. Low visibility on the road can sometimes lead to severe accidents. Let's crash rewind that one. Oh my, please drive safe. Thankfully, everyone's okay. It almost seems as if the white car collided with the black one on purpose. What do you think? Comment down below. Looks like the cops were in too much of a hurry to notice that enormous truck. This next video comes from Thailand, where an oncoming lorry with the driver asleep behind the wheel absolutely destroys an empty truck. Whoa, let's crash rewind that one. Wow, that was a close one. Fortunately, nobody was seriously injured. Please always drive safely out there. This van tried to escape the police, and in the process, damaged the patrol car. Gotta say, that's one sturdy van. Luckily, there were no major injuries. Always remember to stop when the cops ask you to. Looks like the driver of the dump truck might have fallen asleep, causing it to crash through the barrier. I have to say, it's pretty admirable how the white car saved itself. In this next clip, we'll see why it's important to always remember that braking distances increase when the road is wet. Keep your eyes peeled and be extra vigilant around intersections, and always drive slower during bad driving conditions. The construction truck coming from the opposite lane crashes into the car after ignoring the stop sign. That truck swerved from the barriers only to be hit by that train. Please don't do this. You know the train is about to cross. This driver speeds and then loses control of the car, resulting in a crash. Whoa, looks like a Corolla was going rogue at the intersection. Did the driver lose control, or were they not paying attention? What do you think? Comment below. This key truck slams into the red Ferrari. Always be careful while driving. You never know when a car might pop out of nowhere. This van ignored the truck's right blinker and crashed into it.
I want to go to ground zero and salute the fallen heroes. I want to go to Memphis after MLK got killed. It doesn't make sense to me still.
Wow, good thing that nobody got hurt. Why didn't she slow down when she saw that car stopped in front of her? Seems like a very rookie mistake. Let's see what happens when one car goes too fast at the intersection and the other one too slow. That could have been so easily avoided. Thankfully, both the drivers are okay. The car on the left ignored the stop sign and slammed into another car at an intersection. At least everyone is safe. By the looks of it, the damage seems minimal. Not sure why the truck thought it was safe to turn like that. Thankfully, both the drivers are safe. Keep your eyes peeled on the road. Did the driver think that the stop sign was there as some kind of decor? Please don't overspeed at an intersection. The driver had plenty of time to hit the brakes and let the other car pass. Thankfully, no one was hurt. This car tries to make a left turn at an intersection and fails when the truck smashes into it.
Oh, okay, Garmin. Save video.
It's always pretty risky to try to make turns at an intersection when the opposing lane has the green light on. Looks like the Nissan driver is having trouble driving in a straight lane. Not sure how they got their license. Next up, this driver apparently wasn't too worried about why everyone else was braking. He found out quickly though that a rogue tire was passing the lanes. Please be aware of your surroundings and flow with the traffic. That white car steered too far right and then overcorrected. Looks like that driver hasn't mastered the steering wheel yet. This driver had no idea a Jeep would come from the left after ignoring the red light. Whoa, looks like that car flipped to its side.
Video is now locked.
What a nightmare. That red car was completely wrecked by the truck. Please be careful around intersections.
I kill in cold blood. I draw my own blood.
Well, that white truck really should have slowed down. Thankfully, everyone was okay. Please like and subscribe to the channel. What was your favorite clip? Leave a comment below. Hit the bell and never miss new videos. And thank you for watching till the end. Please drive safely and see you next time.